morning. Title we have for today, The Day of Good News. I want to read the passage from the Bible found in 2 Kings chapter 7 verse 9. Then they said to one another, "We are not doing what is right. This is a day of good news, and we remain silent. If we wait until morning light, some punishment will be upon us. Now therefore, come, let us go and tell the king's household." Ito yung panahon kung saan sa panahon ni Elisha mayroon tinatawag na siege o pag-atake sa Samaria. And right there, ang ginagawa na strategy ng kalaban nila, which is the Syrians, ay yung ika-cut off ang kanilang mga food supply coming from outside to their city or to their place. Now, kapag ito ay ginawa ng kalaban na strategy, ay walang papasok na pagkain sa isang bansa. And ito nga ang ginamit ng Persia during that time, so that nagkaroon ng tagutom doon sa bayan ng Samaria. And one day, the four lepers, yung mga ketongin, ay they said to themselves, kapag manatili tayo dito sa ating lungga, ay wala mangyari sa atin, mamamatay tayo sa gutom. So what they did is they went into the city, and their own countrymen would, sabi niya, pagka pumunta tayo sa city, doon sa bayan natin, babatuhin lang tayo kasi nga kinadidirian yung mga lepers noon. They are the outcast of society. So they are not welcome in the city. Why not we go to the tent of the enemies, the Syrians, and ask for food? So ang ginawa nila, they go to the enemy camp and expecting to find them soldiers, and just hoping to beg for some food. But a surprise awaited them. Nung dumating na sila sa lugar na yon, they have found out that the camp were deserted. And during this time, sa chapter ng 2 Kings 7, it says here that they discovered the Syrian camps were deserted, and God caused the Syrian forces to hear the sound of the coming approaching army, and resulting to an immediate retreat. So dali silang umalis at iniwan yung mga kampo nila. As the lepers went from one tent to another, they found not only food, but silver, gold, and clothing, and everything, treasures. So as they were eating and drinking, a thought struck to them. We rejoice, we eat, we drink, and we have wealth, but our countrymen are starving and dying. Then they said to one another, hindi tama tong ginagawa natin. Kailangan malaman ito ng hari. And this day is a day of good news, and that when we remain silent, we're not doing what is right. So ang ginawa nila, they go to the king's household. Pumunta sila doon sa hari at sinabi ang good news. And then nagkaroon ng pagkain ng buong sambayanan. Dito po sinasabi na tayo ay mga ketongin din. We are lepers afflicted with the leprosy of sin, and that Jesus came and healed us. Through the cross of Christ, we have been forgiven. We have found the white clothing of His righteousness, and share the gold of faith and love. Fed with the bread of life, sabi dito, and also drunk the water of life, yet around us our fellow men are starving and are hungry and thirsty for the good news. Because we have the riches of heaven, we must have to share the good news to other people. So in these days of pandemic, we're here to share the good news to our fellow men, not only here, but across the globe through the social media that we are having. And why not challenge yourself to sending messages to your friends across the globe? And by this, we are proclaiming the good news to the people, not just around us, but to the people to all the world. So I hope and pray that we will be challenged by this message, and we hope to bring today, even in spite of the pandemic status we have, to proclaim that this is a day of good news, that we are going to proclaim the good news to the world and bring people closer to Christ. And later we'll bring them to our eternal abode, which is no other than heaven. Thank you for watching, and may God bless us this morning.